New message again. Greetings, Master Diviner. Asked me to wait for you. It's about time. I can't go. I'm busy right now. What?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that.
Okay, use the photo you received on your phone to find the waiting messenger. Oh, it's Chingchue. Chingchue.
Hurry up, Chingchue. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Chingchue.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve.
Chingchue.
I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Chingchue.
Chingchue.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina.
But she's just as short
Anyway,
as
I
you.
didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
But she's as short as you are.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Gambling?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck.
Gambling.
Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guest.
Oh, really now? What gave it away? Did you bring us here just for this? Did you even know how long we've been waiting?
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet!
What?
But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind!
Very quiet.
And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha!
Very quiet.
Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
What was the point of that? You
I
didn't...
must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
You
It
didn't-
wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
Oh my god. Old wealth.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
I can tell that old grandpa will
Sure.
be able to absolutely destroy me at that game. He'll use
Look.
brains.
Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
How did that gigantic tree grow up in the space station? Considering the fact that, you know, it's a space station, the floor is most probably made out of metal. How did the tree grow the metal?
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether.
And you're not one of the younger generation. You look like you're 13 at most.
From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Simple. It just looked as if stars were hanging from its branches. They weren't actually hanging. It was just so tall that it made it look as if they were hanging. Technically, any tree in the spaceship fits this description. It sounds like an unimaginably magnificent tree.
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it.
Really now, are you?
Let's go.
I don't see anything interesting about a tree. Is my game not loading incorrectly? Oh, okay. We were not looking. We were just looking at the stump. We were supposed to look up. And even then, it still doesn't look as good as I expected it to look. Wait, maybe I can change my graphics to make it look better. But my graphics are already at maximum. I don't know what I could change.
I don't believe
Need
in
your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your stars?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close.
The game came out recently, 2 months ago. You can't expect it to work perfectly. Not even to mention that I'm not running some of the best graphic card and processor out there. I'm actually kind of on the low end.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside.
Okay.
You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
Buttons?
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Don't push her buttons? What buttons? What buttons are we speaking about? There are no buttons.
So strange. Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working? I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were fired?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Aren't you a little bit young to work, to have a job? Okay.
Here it is. You're pretty sharp. Ugh, this Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Jinja for messing up once again. I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Yes, Grandpa Wells will take care of it.
No need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not.
Grandpa Welt will
Let me
take
show
care of
you.
it.
This thing is pretty fun.
Grandpa Welt. Grandpa, oh, okay. This thing is pretty fun, yeah, damn. I honestly, actually, I don't know how the hell was, oh. It was already correctly placed. Actually, no, it wasn't. Now it is. How come you couldn't figure this one?
Oh,
Figure
you're
this out?
amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Great.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
What the hell is that? This
Here
one is
comes
different.
trouble.
This one is different.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
This one's different. Watch out. These ones are different.
Pilot spirit never dies.
They look stronger. They are not.
Seems you need to experience some hardship.
Oh, I can aim on a main one which will get attacked the most. I see. I didn't know that I can do this.
I won't go easy on you.
Okay,
Play
good.
hard, win big, keep quiet. Stay calm. Ugh, this hand sucks. Oh! That's a set! Time for the payout.
All right. Great.
Stay the course. This is it.
Calm your body and mind.
Dead. No way. He's recovering. What did he do? What was that?
We're on a roll.
What was that? He just killed himself. He just pressed Alt Delete. This is the divination area? It's just a random, you know, platform in the middle of nowhere.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
So it's a new FO.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
What is the abacus? Abacus.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang.
I'm kidding, I know what an abacus is.
Might take me a minute to give you an answer.
Abacus, abacus,
Let me
abacus.
think.
Abacus, abacus?
The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
This whole quest line, this entire quest line, from the moment we arrived here up until now, it's all a fever dream. It's all a fever dream. Nothing makes sense.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Really now? So they're computers.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Even in Madame Herta's space station. I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all.
Who is Bauche?
We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Who is Bauche? I think it would have made a difference since you are as incapable as March 7th. I'm roasting my own character.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The
Great.
Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fu Shen, the seer. The boundless omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
We arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering
payroll?
the Matrix of Prescience without my
When?
permission is a breach of protocol.
What?
Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here.
Great.
Qingque
You better
is
be, you
often
better be.
unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
You better be, you better be. Glad to have us as your errand runners, aren't you? I thought you were going to have us escorted out.
I was waiting for the Matrix of Prescience to resume operations so that you might gain insight into my divination techniques. It was rude of me to keep you waiting so long.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
What is the Stellaron spirit anyway? Won't we be breaching Changsho's secrets in the process? I don't know anything about a Matrix of Presidents.
Jing Chui will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits... Psst.
I'm the one in charge for that?
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Just say the magic word.
What? Which magic word?
Please, say please.
The universal one? Please?
Please.
Good enough.
At least it was a please. At least it was one please. What the hell is this? Shooting screen is a short distance teleportation device. Okay, that's all I need to know.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
I don't trust Kafka. I still think we caught her way too easily. There must be something happening to her. There's no way we caught her this easily. It was way too easy. We had a full-blown boss fight for Kokolia. Come on. Kafka can't just get caught like that. Okay, what the hell? What declares shape? Do we have a shape? There's no shape. Oh, okay, I see it. I see the shape. I see it. I see the shape.
That should do it.
Great.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
Yeah,
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
because she's lazy.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Restart spatial terminal, restart karma terminal. Oh no! Errand runners! We are fated to be errand runners. We don't have a spawn point here. How are we supposed to find our way back in the case of which? But that's a problem. I'm gonna have to go this way and take this spawn point over there. No, actually, because the door is locked anyway. God damn it. Wait, how do we even... How are we even supposed to get out of here? Oh, just open the door. Okay. There better be a spawn point around here. Discovered by enemy, cannot interact. Sure, I can interact actually. Okay, these are getting more and more complicated. But that's a pain. God damn it, how am I supposed to... How am I supposed to... Wait, actually, never mind, I figured it out. I'm sleepy, okay? Just give me time. It's locked. Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna fight
What
that.
the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
It is.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam robot.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
It most probably will.
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
I knew it.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
I called it. I called it. I called it. Haha, called it.
Brave the wind!
Watch this.
To the clouds! The wind is rising. Cloud kites,
Oh.
formation! Bolt! From the bow!
He's not weak to
You know nothing
imagination.
of the weight behind
God damn
this
it,
power.
He's not weak to imagination, goddammit.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Great.
I won't go easy on you.
Stay calm.
I hope you're prepared.
Is he just not gonna do any attack? He's just standing around.
Calm your body and mind.
That's a set!
Oh, what the heck is that? Okay. What? He just summoned these things. God damn it.
This is it!
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Come on. Better late than never.
Well. There you go. I'm out. Oh my god, that's quite a lot of damage.
The die is cast.
And no.
This must be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Okay. Let's see, alright. Okay. I see.
Done. Next.
Is there anything left next? There's nothing left next. Never mind, guess there is something left. There.
Let me guess. time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
I'm getting the hang of this, even though I'm sleepy as hell.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated.
Yep.
Let's go
Let's go back, yeah.
back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready, yeah, sure. I am tired as
Is
hell.
this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
If she activates second stage and does some sort of bullshit, I'll barely be able to fight with her because I'm so tired I cannot concentrate.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation.
Yeah.
So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Is it just me or her eyes are different? She didn't have pupils before. Pupils.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
She didn't have pupils before. Her eyes were blank. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. She's gonna activate. Kafka is gonna activate something. She's gonna do some bullshit. Her eyes are changing. Kafka's eyes are changing. Yeah, they are changing. I was right.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
What? What happened?
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
It's me? What do you mean?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
I'm the one activating the Stellarons? What just happened?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Oh, are we gonna get some lore or something? Are we gonna get...
You go ask her.
Why me?
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Are we gonna be told about the fact that the Stellarons are getting spawned because of me? Am I the one which is spawning the Stellarons? Because I have a Stellaron inside of me and they're like... Okay, 600 XP, wow. Okay.
Hi.
Your pupils, your eyes are different. These are not your normal eyes.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
You don't look like you're in a sorry state to me.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me.
What do you have on your left arm, though?
I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Alone? Wealth and March 7th are right behind us. What is your objective? Why did Fu Xuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
Yeah, go on. I'm
Cienjo's
curious.
Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
Continue.
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
2. Continue.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
Uh-huh. Okay.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you.
Oh. Oh, the reason for why they came for Changshu Luofu here is because they wanted me to get lured here, and they want to do something which has to do with me. The only reason for why they are here is for me.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
Okay, but why?
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person, and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
Interesting, I see.
What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
It's an interesting plot twist, but what is this future you're talking about?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
Why is the distraction behind you?
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Aeonic proportions.
Oh, so long story short, by the end of the game we're gonna reach the power of an Aeon and we're gonna take on the Nanook destruction, which is I think the strongest Aeon of them all. So long story short, we're gonna have to destroy to kill the most powerful being in the entire galaxy universe, everywhere, the strongest being in everywhere. And, you know, yeah, kill them, defeat them.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
So the reason for why you did all of this, and the reason for why the Stellaron Hunters are doing all of this, is because they know that at some point or another, Nanook, the destruction, is gonna try to do something. Maybe, probably, I'm guessing right now, I'm kinda going on a limb here, but maybe Nanook will try to destroy the universe or anything, something of the sort. And the Stellaron Hunters know this because of Elio, which is able to tell the future. So Elio was able to kind of make up a plan for the best way through which we can get the highest chance of killing Nanook before he destroys the galaxy. My guess is, I mean, not galaxy, the universe. My guess is. And the Stellaron Hunters are working right now with Elio to try to put this plan in place to make sure that there's as high of a chance as possible for me to kill the destruction, Nanook. So they did all of these just so that they can have a chance in killing Nanook indirectly.
You know, even Eons can be killed.
In the meantime... Oh yeah, Dan Heng has been gone for 50 years. Currently at the other end of the Lofu. Dan Heng has been gone for years.
You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, Eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That Eon was slain at the hands of another Eon.
I don't understand. They're all Eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other Eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Wow, he's roasting the poor girl.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
It's a coffin. The coffin.
Oh,
it's a
this
coffin.
One? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin.
Called it.
It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars.
Interesting.
They call it the returning.
Okay.
As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Interesting, interesting. Only special Vidyadhara can turn into dragons.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right.
The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Okay.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
Maybe they got killed.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Friend?
No.
Enemy.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Okay. Back to using Danheng, Loka, and Sushang. Great. You guys barely moved from your original location, goddammit. It's been 9 hours. This is not rest, this is straight up dead. Never mind, actually, I think I never been here before.
What? A new
No,
crucible
you
for the furnace.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Who is that?
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your brave.
Enough. Let's go.
Alright.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yes!
Allow me to...
Oh my god, all of them are hitting the same person.
Wanna see what I have?
Abyss flower, bloom.
The dead will return!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Okay.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Dan here? Dan Hang?
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
She's a robot, she'll be
Locha,
fine.
silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission.
Who cares? She's the robot.
As a
She
Cloud
can.
Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Who cares? She's the robot. She'll just. You can just stay like this. When my phone breaks, it can just stay like that until I bring it to somebody to fix it. As long as the breaking is not fatal, as long as it's not broken to the point where it's fatal to the phone's, circuit and everything.
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
Okay. Interesting.
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Look, you guys can get a good wallpaper out of this. A good wallpaper.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious.
This has to be a feature character. This has to be a feature character.
How... oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Black magic.
Abundance.
Black magic.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
You mean Blade? Blade. Yeah,
If it
Blade.
hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
I don't wanna. Can we move over with this story faster?
I've never seen anything like it.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the Divination Commission.
You know, even eons can be killed.
I'm waiting until it can end so that I can finally leave and go to sleep. But this is a very long one. I can't just leave right now. Even pressing this does nothing, and if I alt F4 the game, God knows where I'll get it. So I need to end this part. So your plan is to kill a Neon? Killing a Neon? Humans don't have that power.
That's right. It would be impossible for a human.
But I'm not a human.
But then, I didn't bring humans into the picture, did I? Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Dana the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an Eon can perish known to humanity.
Really?
1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated, by Sheepe the Harmony.
Okay.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Okay. Why did the Shangcho want to kill the Abundance?
As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshi and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Aeon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death, the ambrosial arbor. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the ambrosial arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the hunt in pursuit of Yaosha, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
The reason for why I'm not speaking at all in these parts is because I'm very concentrated on what the characters are saying. And right now I have to be double concentrated because I'm sleepy as hell, so it takes much more out of me to concentrate.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Yeah, what about the third way?
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun.
What's begun? It's a cutscene. Uh-oh, what the hell is going on? What, is it growing? Is the tree growing? Is it getting bigger? The tree is growing. She escaped! No, she escaped! Catch her! Blade, where the hell did you even appear from?
Let's go, Bladey. 2 more places to visit.
2 more places? What are the 2 more places? God damn it.
Did Kafka escape?
Yep.
How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
I think they have bigger problems on their hands. Maybe the gigantic tree growing out of the ground. Maybe that's a bigger problem right now.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Okay, we're done. I can go to sleep. I'll sleep on it. We gathered a lot of information about the lore and the story. So I'll use this leap I need to get to catch up on as a chance to also catch up on the story, like Rumegate the story. You know, when you get a gigantic plot twist in a movie, so you take a while, or in a TV show, so you take a while to Rumegate on it, a few days, think about it, get it through your mind correctly, put it back in correctly. Oh, we can wish once. Great, we got her again. Speaking of, yeah, we can get another special pass. Wrong one. Speaking of these, we have 3,578 embers. That's insane. We also have C5 Yukong. We have C3 Qingque, yeah, you know her name. We have C3 Pela. We have C3 March. We have C1 Asta, and we have C1 Herta and C1 Danheng. That's the constellations I have. Or in this case, Eidolons. In this game, they are called Eidolons. I'll go to sleep now. The next video of the next video of Honkai Star Rail you'll see will be from the day after this one.